It's busy again as usual at HMRC. We have got a day to go now, and we expect another 1 million people to complete their tax return in the last 24 hours.
Today?
Today, yes.
Wow. What's the breakdown between the number of people who fill in their returns online and on paper now?
So it's about 90% online and about 1 million people left who still use paper. Of course, the deadline for paper tax returns is over now. That was in October, so everybody at this stage of the year is online.
You had a bit of a glitch yesterday on the phone lines. What happened there?
So very small glitch. Most people pay us online, so everybody is completing their tax return online and they pay online. In fact, yesterday we were having something like 600 payments a minute come through online. But we do also offer different ways to pay, which includes automated phone line or phoning one of our advisors to do so. And we had a small glitch on that automated telephony line where payments went through, but people didn't get a confirmation. So we apologise to those customers. The payments went through, but they didn't get a confirmation.
Now, the Public Accounts Committee said last year that complaints to you were something like 81,000, which was a 7-year high. Have you got the resources to do the job? I know HMRC laid off an awful lot of people over the last few years.
So our strategy is about doing more for less. We believe we can increase the amount of tax that we're collecting through our compliance and investigation activity and improve customer service by using things like the smart data technology that we've got, and increasingly people just want to use our online services, so we believe we can actually do a better job for the country at lower cost.
So in terms of the number of phone calls people being kept waiting on the telephone, is that now coming down from where it was a year ago?
It's significantly different from where it was sort of 12 to 18 months ago, absolutely. So we listened to customer feedback and made sure that we have a much better service on the phones now. And obviously for today, we've got everybody on the phones that can possibly help right through to midnight. We'll have people on web chat ready to help people right through to the deadline.
The Public Accounts Committee also suggested last week that you're going easier on wealthier taxpayers. What's the truth behind that?
Yeah, we refute that, as you know, because about the top 1% of the most wealthy people already pay about 25% of the tax that we collect. And over the last 6 years, we've collected another $2.5 billion from the most wealthy as part of our compliance and investigation activities.
The tax gap, which is the difference between the amount that could be collected and the amount that is collected, is coming down. What are the main components of it these days? Is it from individuals or is it from companies?
So the biggest element of the tax gap is from small and medium-sized businesses, which is why we're encouraging people to move online and encouraging people to keep their records digitally, because we think probably most of it is error. So if you keep your records on paper and actually you wait till today, the 31st of January, and actually look at all your records and try and work out, your profit and loss and your expenses, inevitably you're going to forget things or you're going to omit things.
Now, on the front page of the Times today, they are reporting that HMRC has issued something like 143,000 penalties for inaccurate returns, which is more than 3 times the number from 5 years ago. Are you starting to treat innocent mistakes as deliberate attempts to mislead HMRC?
What we're doing is applying our resources to the people we are seeing who are not behaving in the right way tax-wise. That's our job, is to track down where the tax risks are and where we see people behaving in the wrong way and not playing the system. Then I think it's our job to make sure that we address that, collect the tax, but also penalise people, because I think everybody who is paying their tax, everybody who's going to sit down today and do their tax return would expect that for those who are the small minority who are trying to cheat the system, that we should be after them.